Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition on the Mysterious JG. It's a Sphere of Influence, and this video may go a little long. Depends on whether I hit a nice stopping point at 30 minutes, because I've got about 45 minutes before I really can't be LPing anymore right now. So I might just take up the whole thing. We will see. So we're kind of trapped by the story. Like, if I was in my own devices, I would probably be trying to expand these guys that we turned into vassals. But I would probably try to take Nagashima Castle, which I think would even give me firearms technology. And then I would have to decide between moving against the Saito or moving against these guys. And you know, just kind of try to make these places as defensible as I can against the Imagawa. But ultimately, I wouldn't try to move against the Imagawa. I would try to move against weaker foes. That's the only Nobunaga's Ambition game I ever played through, more or less all the way through, was Iron Triangle, and that was how I got out of the opening. The combat mechanics were a little different in that game, but if you're familiar, I built a lot of musket towers, to the point where basically it was a killing field. The Imagawa moved against me, and they would just cut down en masse. And I had an alliance with the Saito that was plot-driven, which made that difficult. Like, I actually played a little mini-campaign where you're just in this region, and I couldn't get any traction because I had an alliance with the only clan that was weak enough that I could have used them to expand. Any attempt to move against the Imagawa brought in the Takeda as their allies. But when I played the full map, I actually started expanding in this direction. And when the alliance wore out with these guys, I absorbed them too. And I basically just, like, had this impenetrable defensive line here and started taking over Japan in this direction until I was so freaking powerful that the Imagawa were like a joke. But we're certainly not there right now.
What would you like?
We got lots of horses, and not a whole hell of a lot of things to do. So let's call it a turn. This battle is ours. Beat them up. Hey, that was Vulture Bobo. That was Vulture Bobo. He just rode home, I believe. Though it's weird. He was talking about beating them up, but I think he was actually heading for home. Nagoya's Castle's fare can be changed. Well, the fares are regulated because it's a city cab. What an energetic kid. Oh, I've got it. He'll be Nagamasu when he comes of age. What a beautiful baby. Alright, her name is Oichi. I'll raise her with care. And there you go. Oichi's going to be a pretty major plot deal later. And she's born, and then immediately, at least in the game, succumbing to sickness, Nobuhide Oda, head of the Oda clan, realized that his time had come. And so, it is disease that claims me. To think that my life would end so quickly. Lord Nobuhide would like... Lord Nobunaga would like to... And you see, it's kind of interesting. He's dying. So we don't see Masahide. We see, like, this kind of blurry image. Keep him out. We can't let him catch this, too. Let him know, Masahide. Let him know that this is how delicate the human animal is. Tell him not to follow my path, not to be tied down by the old ways. And so Nobuhide Oda, the Tiger of Owari, passed away, leaving his son Nobunaga to take the reins of the Oda clan. And then, on the day of the funeral... Where is the young master?
My lord, everyone is searching for him as hard as they can, but...
What does he think he's doing on such an important day? Ultimately, Nobuhide's funeral began in Nobunaga's absence.
Sir Hirata, can the men really not find Lord Nobunaga?
Forgive me, Sir Shibata. The responsibility all lies with me.
Just where in the world could he be? Well, Lord Nobukatsu, if you would burn the incense. ...
Young master, what on earth are you wearing? Just regular clothes, I guess. Dot, dot, dot.
Young master, please wait.
Father, you were the only one who loved me, who knew me. And I knew you were the only one of this pack who wasn't a fool. Yet to see you die so early in life, to think that a man of your caliber could fall so easily. Everyone dies. Everyone lives, simply waiting for death. And if that's so...
Young master!
Death awaits us all. May tales of my life be passed on. Nobunaga snatched the incense and threw it at Nobuhide's tablet as hard as he could before dashing off without a word, other than the ones that he already said.
Young master. Tut tut tut.
Nobunaga's younger brother Nobukatsu, however, went through the funeral a perfect picture of composure. Seeing the stark contrast between the two brothers, Nobukatsu's supporters within the Oda gave up on Nobunaga and seceded. Adding insult to injury, a few other retainers, concerned for their clan's prospects for a future, defected to the Imagawa, bringing the Oda clan on the verge of collapse. I hope it's nobody we gave treasure to. Nagoya Castle, Owari, the night after Nobunaga ran out of Nobuhide's funeral.
Who goes there? Tut tut tut. Lord Nobunaga, my 13-year-old husband. What brings you here at such a late hour?
No.
Will you tell me what's troubling you?
No.
Yes, my lord?
Do you think a fool is unworthy to lead?
Yes, my lord. None will bow to a fool.
Do you think a fool cannot conquer Owari?
Yes, my lord. A fool cannot win in battle.
Do you think I am a fool?
No.
I didn't ask you your name. Don't lie to me. All of our retainers and even the people in town call me a fool.
Lord Nobunaga, are you not the Fool of Owari?
Now you are calling me a fool.
Everyone does, my lord, but I do not think you are a fool. You are the fool with a capital F.
That doesn't seem very nice.
I feel that a fool of that level can do that which neither the wise nor the foolish can.
Is that so? I don't even understand.
Your fool's act, Lord Nobunaga, has a reason behind it. Did you not also have your reasons for what you did at your father's funeral?
Enough. I was just feeling sorry for myself. Forget I said anything.
Very well. I'll forget, too, the puffiness of my lord's weepy face, and how he spoke with a voice high enough to be the envy of any maiden.
Gah, you won't see me cry again, and you'll never hear my Jingsai impression. From now on, no. All you'll see from me is unyielding resolve and a face of pure courage. A dimension of pure chaos and pure evil.
When father was alone with me, he would show me the same side of himself. Their faces are different, yet so very similar.
Oh, she's got daddy issues, huh?
He's strong, but I still have to take care of him. Oh, what am I saying? Am I not a woman of Mino, daughter of Dosan?
Quests, clan unification start. Nobunaga Oda took the realm of the clan once his father passed away. He first sought to complete Nobuhide's work of uniting Owari. Let's proceed and capture Kiyosu Castle. And Inuyama Castle, home of Inuyasha.
Your orders. Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
Now I wonder, didn't really get a tally of officers before we left, but I'm wondering who all ditched. One guy you won't be... Oh, never mind, there he is. I thought we wouldn't be seeing him, actually. He died trying to stop Nobunaga's eccentricities. The goofy joke that was the background of the tutorial was that this guy committed seppuku to atone for the fact that Nobunaga behaved so poorly at his father's funeral, amongst other things. So, kind of weird that he's still kicking. She has very high loyalty now. I did give her a treasure. That's part of the reason why. We got Soruko burning with loyalty. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. He and Nobunaga get along a bit better than he and Nobuhide did. He's got a +3 veteran officer. I don't think we'll have any more problems with Saruko. We had some close calls. Garth Morgan. Basically, the longer you keep them around, the easier it is to keep them happy. And even Lu Bu here. Veteran officer. He likes his treasure. And, oh, the ambition ideal. That's what's doing it. The ambition ideal. He's going to work much better with Nobunaga as well. So we don't have to worry about him too much anymore. Once the +4 for Lord of the Castle goes away with him, he'll only be getting a +6 bonus. But still, he won't be a problem anymore either. Nobumitsu, not going to be as happy with Nobunaga. But that's okay. Fujiota? How you doing for loyalty? I guess what I meant to look at here is the veteran officer thing. Helps. He's progressive. That helps. Yeah, like Nobunaga coming in is helping with almost all of these created officers because so many of them are progressive. And even Lu Bu, who isn't, just by chance he's conservative. Now, if we go through the portraits here, you'll see, I know at least one guy we no longer have, and that's Katsuie. There's probably a lot of lesser officers we lost as well. So now we've got a quest to capture Inuyama Castle and Kiyosu Castle. So they've been floating around here for a long time now, floating castles like the Palestina. We lost to Omori, which irritates me because we worked pretty hard to build it up. And we gave it a pretty decent troop count too. But these two blue flower castles have been here for a long time, and it's finally time for us to take them for ourselves. We can add a facility. And it's Nagoya where they want us to do that. It's not add, they want us to modify. This, here we go. We want to get a gunsmith going here. And to do that, we're going to need a blacksmith first. Kicho, we are not going to put you on this because, I want you to be available for something else. Matter of fact, I want to check out how our officers are distributed, because we got a lot of guys in Nagoya. We lost this castle, so that's why we got so many guys in Nagoya, at least in part. They want us to gain allies through diplomacy. We can form a coalition against the Imagawa clan. Is the only clan, I guess, big enough to form a coalition against. Doesn't make sense to me. Maybe the Hojo are just too far away from us for us to care about. You can't select faraway clans. So these guys are apparently close enough that we could try to form an alliance against them. But they've basically taken over Western Honshu. They've got all these other clans as vassals. One or more tribes looks at us with caution. I don't think I care, honestly. We've got so many freaking people ready to fight. Let's go straight to it.
I'll show you my strategy.
Let's not waste any time. Auto-deploy Kicho is going to lead the unit.
Let's march.
No, Hime, my beautiful wife. Please destroy my brother's castle while I hang around here doing nothing. Seriously, Nobunaga is like just chillaxing in the city. Which now has no troops in it, by the way, so we need to be careful about that. So I don't even know if they're going to send troops against us.
We march. Let us show them how
They are.
to battle.
My plan will grasp us victory.
I've been told that I take too long with these battles by zooming in on every single battle. So, seems we're on top. Yeah, that's how No likes it. And we have a massive troop advantage here, so...
Corner the enemy.
So now we've got, Kiyosu Castle only has 1,000 hit points. Ryu Doragon is going to encircle that castle. And, this castle has 4,000 hit points, but there's still 10,000 troops left in Lady No's unit.
The battlefield will be mine.
Oh yeah, please come out and become part of this fight.
Let's begin the meeting.
Let's begin the
Reporting
beginning.
in.
We have Kiyosu Castle surrounded by a force of 5,000. It's only a matter of time now.
Army of 10,000 fighting an army of 1,000 at Inuyama, and we are winning.
Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
From now on, I take the post of accounting director, a relic of the old world. And our clan's tenet seems to be shifting from neutral to progressive. Progressive. Is that the kind of world you seek, my liege? I believe it is. Let's hire some Ronin warriors here. Neomasa Ban. Allow me to serve under you.
I'm on top.
You don't have a chance. Enemy officer.
Didn't even get an opportunity. Oh, Femme Fatale didn't really get an opportunity to zoom in on the castle and get a bonus against the hit points, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this is going to be a quick slaughter. Kicho's... Oh, we captured a guy. Kicho's unit activates charge. Beat that guy up pretty good.
This is the end for you.
Aha, add Kiyosu Castle to my list of accomplishments.
Enemy officer captured.
Not bad. So that's done. Nobunaga Oda defeated Nobutoma Oda and captured Kiyosu Castle. Father always had a soft spot for this castle, and I can see why. This town is apt for commerce. Even though I never actually got to use this when I was playing as his father. I claim this castle as my own. Move the warriors and the merchants. Move everyone from Nagoya over here. Oh man, what about Nagoya? Though not ideal for defense, Kiyosu Castle saw a lot of traffic, making the expansion of the commerce in town promise. From this day forth, it would expand as the center of Owari. Alright, so I guess Kiyosu Castle's our new capital. And you are full of piss and vinegar. I happen to know that we're not really ready to stop yet, so you might as well head over here and help out.
Right.
Because you're full up on food, so why not? Although, yeah, 8,000, oh, wait a second. No, Nagoya's still there. This is interesting. Nagoya got, like, nerfed. I know it's out of troops, but it's also out of, like, foods and stuff. I guess we'll see in the next turn.
Your orders. Reporting in.
We have Inuyama Castle surrounded by a force of 9,000. It's
Here
only a
is
matter of
last month's
time.
balance.
Okay.
Reporting in.
Shifting from neutral to progressive, is that the kind of world you seek, my liege?
I've grown through my training. I hope it can support you.
Seems we got some Ronin. The Ronin warriors are back. So yes, this is interesting now. We've got there's nobody running Kiyosu Castle. But suddenly Nagoya is all like, it lost all the stuff that we did. I don't know how it's doing for castle-y stuff. Doesn't even have that. So Nagoya Castle got nerfed. Kiyosu Castle, we can't do anything because we don't have officers there. I mean, I can develop it, but I can't really check it. So Kiyosu Castle will be our new base. I'll take out Nobunaga is gonna leave, and he's got like the best scores ever for everything, so that'll work out okay. Take a few guys with him. He always got on really well with Yosuke, I believe. You know what? I don't want to take... I want to take all the guys with the good pull scores because we need to rebuild the city. You moved everything cool out of there, so we need to keep some guys behind. And now Nagoya suddenly desperately needs to be rebuilt. Can I rebuild it back in its old image? And it no longer has any resources. Can I search for resources? Oh, I can't at Kiyosu. Well, I've learned to stop listening to Soup Phantom on that one. So yeah, we basically need to rebuild Nagoya because they took all the good stuff out of Nagoya and put it into Kiyosu. So I guess we'll go with I mean, is its population like just down to 2106. $21,064. Yeah, they like took all the population out too, so we need to like grow Nagoya back from scratch. Which it's not like I don't think we like truly lost everything. But I don't know if a rice dealer is a good idea or if we want to go with coin exchange, crops, and crafts. It's almost more tempting to me, and it would allow us to build a foundry, although I don't know what those do off the top of my head. Tea house increases innovation, but I think that's happening on its own. I think instead of the rice dealer, I'll go with town fairs and then coin exchange. And set this thing on auto so that it's constantly developing. How much does this increase it, though? 79 to 89. I just feel there's got to be a reason it's so frickin' cheap. Without knowing where the resources are, I don't know how to build these up. This is A for crops. Interesting. Let's build an agriculture thing there, like right away. Oh, Nagoya can build. Okay. It's got a wooden fence. We'll need better walls to do anything really worthwhile. Kicho is supposed to be busy, but for some reason they'll let her oversee this stuff. I'm gonna make him do it just because it seems odd to have Kicho doing it. Now,
What would you like?
I would like to get back to the war, but they don't have an overseer yet. I'm going to do what I've done with so many other cities and set them to auto-develop, but only develop. Develop, repair, and employ. That way I don't need to worry about that each turn. The computer will just keep going with it until they are ready, willing and able to rock and roll tonight. So now we are going to have Ryu Doragon heading up here to aid Lady Kicho in the siege of Inuyama, and we'll go straight from there into another battle, I believe. Nobunaga Oda overtakes Kiyosu Castle. People have added a commons at Nagoya Castle due to growth. Yeah, Nagoya should grow fairly rapidly as it is. Uh-oh. Oh, actually this is... I think this might be good news for us. Sensei Taigen. A Zen priest at Kyoto, he was called to Tsuruga to take the position of young Yoshimoto's instructor. Since then, he had continued to support Yoshimoto in public and in private. The efforts of the two had brought the Imagawa clan up to being one of the largest forces in the nation.
Master Sensei, your good karma is still lacking. Should you die here, you will reincarnate in hell. Take time to recover, Master.
Lord Yoshimoto, I am one who serves the Buddha. I can tell how much time I have left. Yet I have no regrets, because Lord Yoshimoto, your road to conquest has been opened.
The Triple Alliance, the triple threat, myself, a just incredible endless storm. I guess you're Christian, do you know that? The Triple Alliance, leaving such a thing certainly shows your masterly love.
It is but a trifling token of my gratitude, my lord. This time I have spent with you, it was very enjoyable.
Oh, you like Himari, huh?
I was able to use my techniques on the battlefield to their fullest because of you, Lord Yoshimoto. Meeting you was a true blessing. And because I received such a blessing in this life, my next destination can only be hell.
Then wait for me in hell, Master. I will go on to take the nation, and on that road the sin I shall bear will be immense.
Then, my lord, allow me to make our preparations to fight with Hell's ogres. Lord Yoshimoto, take the nation no matter the cost.
I will, Master. I won't let your efforts go to waste. Now you only need sleep. You need only sleep.
The Imagawa clan had been held up by the works of Yoshimoto and Sasai. And without Sasai at his side, Yoshimoto had to carry the entire Imagawa on both of his shoulders. That fact cast a faint, yet all too dark shadow upon the clan's future. Meanwhile,
Your orders. Reporting in.
we got a force of 10,000 around Inuyama Castle, so
Here
that's
is
pretty
last
much
month's balance.
going our way.
Reporting in.
Shifting from neutral to progressive, my training's paid off. There's Ronins, the Ronin warriors. Okay, well, Sadako couldn't find anything, so that was a waste of effort, but not exactly the end of the world. So now Kiyosu can build stuff. And we want... No. Okay, so we gotta wait. We need to wait for Gunsmith to become available. And we're going to continue. This was the irritating thing. We're going to continue to get this little indicators of those balloons that we should be building a facility. We're just going to continue to get that for like forever. I mean, I could build a studio now. I could build that, but then I don't know if dismantling it takes us all the way back to fair. Then we need to build blacksmith and gunsmith. Nagoya still needs to get the earthen wall going. I could get somebody started on the 2-story tenshu that we need before we can build a residence, though. Masatsuna Yanada. Sure, we'll give you a shot.
You don't have a chance.
You suck.
Kiyosu Oda clan was eliminated by Oda clan on April
Enemy officer
1547.
apprehended.
So that's those 2 castles, but you'll notice there was now a green flower castle as well. Reporting, Lord Nobukatsu Oda has rebelled at Suwamori Castle. He has seized Lords Hayashi and Shibata as allies, gained Lords Hayashi and Shibata as allies, and is raising soldiers against us. Is that so? Mother and the others likely put him up to this, telling him to replace his fool of a brother. Though my younger brother, he lets others make his decisions for him. What a pity. Truly he is worthless. Yet I will give no quarter. Those that stand in my way, no matter who they are, I will crush. Prepare to march! We bring down Suwamori Castle immediately. And so we are to capture Suwamori Castle. Suwamori Oda clan's foreign stance is now hostile. Alliance is nullified. Get a little officer info. We got little brother. Second son of Nobuhide, unlike his older brother Nobunaga, he had a good reputation. His Hidesada Hayashi tried to appoint him clan leader, but he was killed by Nobunaga at Kiyosu Castle. And this motherfucker right here, this is the reason we had to keep him loyal to us, hire him back when he left, give him treasure and all that, was so that he could betray us again when the plot called for it. Oda retainer, he tried appointing Nobukatsu as the Oda clan leader, but failed. His actions were later scrutinized, and he was exiled. I don't think I can be bothered to exile him, and I can't execute him unless we capture him in battle. Which might be fun, because I'll get the treasure back that I gave him, but otherwise he's, you know, he's not that great an officer. Maybe I do want to just kill him. And of course, Katsuie. Oda retainer, he led the invasion of Okuriku. After the Hanoji incident, he fought Hideyoshi in the Battle of Shizutake, but was defeated. He committed suicide at Kitanoshu Castle. His second was Yuri Low. So they got 3,000 troops and a pretty good general in Katsuie, so they could be a threat. We should do something about them immediately. We should not wait for them to be prepared for us. That's what I'm saying. So the force that I've got up here has them outnumbered about 4-1. So let's go ahead and deal with them now, before that situation can change. I got all these created officers, and yet Lady No is actually leading this attack. She's got really good stats in this game. I'm sure that if I set like the realistic no female officers thing, I don't think they would force you to have her as a character.
Surrounded.
Oh, they're refusing us? Well, how is that going to work out for them, you think?
Let's begin the meeting. Reporting in.
We got them surrounded. They're fucked.
Balance. Reporting in.
Training's paid off. Okay. And it's Kiyosu, and it's that again. So we're going to want to send some officers to Inuyama to run the place, and let's get oh, not from here. From here is probably better. Let's get Skadi up there. She'll probably be like the head honcho, actually. Saruko, pretty damn useful as well. So they're working on the 2-story Tenshu, but they should be able to get started on an annex without that. And we'll let Kicho do that even though she's in the middle of a battle. Why not? Survey says he does actually want us to look around there. If we hadn't moved Saruko, he would probably be the one taking the look. I thought there were Ronin hanging around. Forces increased at some castle or other. Maybe not. And I'll need to put them, if I'm going to continue my current approach to development, which is to just leave it up to the computer. Now, with these cities that I'm developing from scratch, maybe that's not so wise, but it just makes the turns pass a lot faster. And I think we're ready to call this a turn. Basically just surrounded the place. You guys suck.
Enemy
Are you
officer
kidding?
captured.
And we captured Suomori Castle. So finally the Oda clan is completely united under Nobunaga. Gah, to think that I would fall into enemy hands, unable to fulfill my liege's orders. Such is fate. Come now, take my head. I will not. What? You would pity one who tried to take your life? No. I simply concluded that I need you for the path I will take. If you are one to be bound by trivialities, I have no need of you. I'll end your life right here. Yet, if you are one who would create this new world with me, living through your shame, then you are worth leaving alive. Now tell me, Katsuie, which are you? So-called Demon General, Devil Shibata, what do you desire? He would call joining his brother and attempting to take his life a triviality. Perhaps Lord Nobunaga is called a fool because none in this world can truly grasp the depth of this man's mind, and how foolish it is. Understood, my liege. I asked you a question. I, Katsuie, swear to charge through this world of chaos under my lord Nobunaga. Is that so? And clan unification quest is accomplished. But it ain't over yet, folks. It's not over yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Tokai Suruga. Residing here was a mighty daimyo who had taken Totomi, Mikawa, and part of Owari. Yoshimoto Imagawa. This man, known as the greatest warrior in Tokai, harbored a new ambition in his heart. We begin advancing west. We march to Owari, the fertile land of the Oda. I, Yoshimoto, will see just how much of a man the Fool of Owari Nobunaga is, and then conquer his lands without fail. Meanwhile, in Owari. And Nobunaga has a new model, folks, because he's now, like, no longer less than 15. Reporting! The Imagawa forces have begun marching from Suruga.
Yoshimoto himself is marching towards Owari with a large force.
Yoshimoto. This battle won't be easy. Throwing ourselves against a massive force led by Tokai's best warrior will only get us killed. Winning without depending on old tactics, on old ways of war. Now is the time I face my true trial. And he's not kidding, boyo. The Battle of Okahazama is start. Yoshimoto Imagawa, said to be the greatest warrior in Tokai, advanced his army into Owari. Ignoring his panicking retainers, Nobunaga looked far into the future. Proceed with this quest? Yes. Surrounding Norami Castle is the trigger point, and in my goofing around off screen, this was as far as I got. Okahazama is an interesting one. It shows up in Samurai Warriors 1, where it's the first battle, because it's so early in the history of the Sengoku struggles that game shows, so it's kind of an easy battle no matter what side you're on. In Samurai Warriors 2, they don't even have it. It's part of a cinema scene. Pretty much every storyline except for... Well, no, I think almost every storyline begins after the events of that battle, because like the starting point for that story is Nobunaga shocks the entire world of Japan with a crushing victory that he should not have been able to achieve. The only game that really, in my mind, does it anything like justice, as silly as that sounds, in Kessen 3. It's early in the game, although that game really fixates on Nobunaga's own history, so there is some stuff that happens before it. But it's pretty early, and it's still one of the most difficult in the game. Like, that game has a difficulty curve that is a little odd, because Okahazama pops up, and you're badly outnumbered, and there's like a sort of trick, a plan, a tactic that will work. But that game also has a grading system, and like getting the best grade on that battle and all the best rewards for it is really frickin' hard. Kessen 3 I'm talking about. And then the game just gets real easy after that for a while, because if you're good enough to pull out a major victory at Okahazama, then it's a while before anything that challenging comes up. Interesting. So I have not been looking forward to Okahazama. I'm looking forward to having it behind me, because Nobunaga has a fairly chill time of it for a while after this. This is a big frickin' deal when they come for him. And I'm still not clear enough on the history to know, once we win this, can I sweep in and take all their shit? I'd love to do it. I'm finding the game a little bit tedious when you are waiting for a new quest to pop up. I'm loving the game when there's a quest to do, though. And right now we've got a whopper of a quest. We have to surround this castle. That's easy enough. Narumi used to be ours, so we're just trying to take back what was ours. But it's going to set a chain of events into motion, which might present something of a challenge. Certainly it's going to be tougher than taking Ansho, or Ogaki ever was. That's what I tend to think anyway, because this is as far as I got off screen. Let's get everybody home.
Let's go back to base.
And, let's go back to base, as she says. Let's decide what to do with the captives. So I'm going to offer jobs to... Oh. I'm going to offer jobs to everybody, I think. Even, Hirasada. Although it would be nice to look and see if I could find out if he has treasure. I will offer them all jobs. Need a little more time to sort matters out. He'll come to work for us. Allow me to serve under you. So the people who didn't serve? I didn't get a chance to execute them.
Here is last month's balance.
So I'm not sure how that's going to work exactly. There was a secret path near Inuyama Castle. I'll make it so we can all use it. I've gotten even stronger. So there's a lot of new stuff to be done. The main thing is I want to make sure we have officers at every castle. So let's get some guys out of Nagoya, which is just stuffed full of officers, including Nobunaga himself. Seems fair that Nobunaga and Kicho should be at the same base. Ooh, Hidesada Heihachi did come to work for us, and he's frickin'... That is unacceptable to me. I shouldn't have offered him a job. A couple of these guys are just pissy because the rebellion failed. You know what? Fuck it. I should have killed you then. That's what you deserve. Sons of bitches. Okay, so I need to actually, like, finish this turn at a later time. But for right now, I'm just getting things set up to where I kind of want them to be. So I can save my game and get out. Because this ended up going... It's pretty well timed. It went the full 45 minutes that I had. And got us to a point where we're ready next time to take on a pretty major plot point. So I hope that you... I think the LP's picking up and getting pretty exciting. I hope you guys feel the same way. And if you're not and you stopped watching 10 videos ago, let me know in the comments that you're no longer watching. See, they won't know that I was saying that as the joke. Anyway, I'm the Mysterious JG. Thank you guys very much for checking out Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence, and I hope you'll join me next time for Nobunaga's greatest challenge yet. And I'm not talking about getting Lady No to do something extra kinky that she doesn't want to do for his birthday. I'm talking about the Battle of Okahazama.